Hi, my name is Nick May with Walls by Design, and today we have a question: any way to make it cheaper? Let's get into it. All right, so people ask us all of the time, is there any way that we can make this project cheaper? And the answer is almost always yes. Our bid is based on what it's going to take us to do the project as a whole. So sometimes people are asking me, what's your square footage price? Somebody is asking, how much do you charge per door or drawer on cabinets? If we're doing wallpaper, people are asking, what's your roll price? When we're doing pricing, I have to let you know that we take into account a lot of different things for pricing. And if you look at our bids, they're very, very detailed. And if you compare us to other people, a lot of times you may get a 2 or 3 page estimate from us, and you may just get 1 page from somebody else. We're gonna go into a lot of detail on our bids. But the other thing I wanted to mention was people ask me, what's your square footage price? Or how much do you guys charge per door and to paint a kitchen? Or with wallpaper, how much do you guys charge per roll? Well, it's not that simple. And yes, on bigger projects, it probably comes down to a square footage price or a door price. But a lot of times we have to take a lot of different factors into consideration. On smaller jobs, just the setup alone takes us time. And so that is something that we have to account for. And so bigger jobs are always going to be more efficient, and per square foot, per roll, or per door and drawer is going to seem a lot less expensive. But let me explore a couple of ways to answer this question, any way to make it cheaper. One is make the project bigger. Let us do more things so that we can be more efficient. That's one way to make the price per square foot, per unit, less expensive. Because if I'm just coming out and doing, let's say, the kitchen walls and maybe 1 bathroom, that takes us a lot just to get out there for, let's say, a $1,000 project or a $1,500 project. But if we're out there for a whole week, or let's say 2 weeks, then we have set up once and we get to do everything else while we're there. And so the cost per unit is less expensive. Now, I will tell you that we have a DIY program for cabinets, and that is a program that, to be honest, it's hard for us to really talk about and to market because nobody's really looking for that as a service per se on Google or whatnot. But it is one way for you, the homeowner, if you have a little bit of ability to do something like DIY, it's a way for you to get a very professional ending look for a much lower price. What that program is you bring us your doors and your drawers, and we are going to spray those doors and drawers. We're going to provide paint for you to paint the rest of your boxes, and then you are going to take care of painting those boxes, and we teach you and show you how to do all that. And so that is one way to take, let's say, a $5,000 kitchen down to, let's say, $2,700. So it's a significant savings. On an interior paint job, again, it's time and money. If you're having us do less things, less coats, those kinds of things, you can bring the cost down, but ultimately somebody has to do those things. So it's either you're going to be doing them or we're going to be doing them. And again, like I started, while we may bring down the overall price, it is going to raise the per unit price. So hopefully that helps understanding if there's any way to make it any cheaper.